Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. In this video, I'm going to go through the ingredients and steps for making homemade chicken soup. The ingredients are 1 4 to 6 pound whole or cut up chicken, 1 large onion diced, 2 to 3 carrots diced or sliced, and 2 to 3 celery stalks diced or sliced. You can adjust the amount of celery, carrot, and onion to taste. 2 to 3 tablespoons of kosher salt, which you can adjust to taste, fresh ground black pepper to taste, and if desired, 1 or 2 bay leaves. When using a whole chicken, trim off any excess fat. Whole chickens sold in the United States can have a lot of excess fat, which adds flavor to the soup, but also adds calories. Reach inside the cavity and remove any chicken livers, kidneys, or neck that may be included with your whole chicken. You can add the neck to the soup and use the liver and kidneys in other recipes. Place the chicken in a pot large enough to completely cover it with water. In this video, I'm using an 8-quart stock pot. Add 1 or 2 tablespoons of salt and then fill the pot with cold water, completely covering the chicken. Place the pot on the stove over medium heat. Cover the pot and heat the water until it begins to simmer and a scum forms on the surface. Use a large spoon to skim off the scum. Maintain a low simmer to make it easier to skim the scum off the surface. You may have to repeat this process several times to remove as much of the scum as possible. Chicken fat adds flavor to the soup. You can remove some of the fat that forms on the surface of the liquid, but there will be another opportunity. Cover the pot and simmer 1.5 to 2 hours. After 2 hours, your chicken broth should look about like this. Remove the pot from the heat and let it cool about an hour. Remove the chicken from the broth and cool about an hour. Then separate the meat from the bones. You can return all the chicken meat to the broth, or you can use part of it in other recipes, like chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy, barbecued chicken, or chicken quesadillas. If you're concerned about fat in your soup, cover and refrigerate overnight to allow the chicken fat to solidify on the surface. Unlike beef fat, which is high in saturated fat, chicken fat is lower in saturated fat and adds flavor to the soup. Removing it is optional. To complete the soup, return it to a boil and add bay leaves if desired. Return the chicken to the stock, add salt if desired, and season with fresh ground black pepper to taste. Stir in the vegetables, bring the soup to a boil, then reduce the heat to simmer, and simmer about 30 minutes or until the vegetables are soft. Before serving, remove and discard bay leaves from the soup. An 8-ounce serving of homemade chicken soup has about 95 calories, 260 milligrams of sodium, and 13 grams of protein. Add 170 calories for a 3/4 cup serving of rice. Thank you for watching. Buon appetito!